Hi. I'm here. My stream deck isn't working, so I'm not putting it on the starting screen because I can't be bothered to bring it across. I can't bother to click on it, which is weird to say considering I had to click off of the screen, off of the game to press the start stream. It doesn't matter. I'm lazy today. I'm, 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 I'm raw and unshaven. I'm homeless maxing. All right. So I'm back in Elden Ring. Hi, pale and unpaved. That's what I am. I'm unpaved at the moment. Absolute. I'm just covered in gravel. I'm all gravelly. I'm I've been I'm not in the same place that I ended the stream on last time I was playing. Because I went on a little adventure because I realized that I very well might be underleveled. Not underleveled in the traditional sense because I'm level 180 something. Yeah, 187. I did do a little bit of leveling, but not much. I wanted to be able to use the sword that I'm currently using. And so I did a little bit of leveling. But I then went to find some of these things, whatever they're called, the skidoo tree. I went to find some of those. I ended up somewhere where I ended up going down a route that ended me back here. I went a different direction than when I was last here. At the bottom of, it's like down there or something. I don't know. I can't remember where it is, but down there, I went a different direction and ended up where I ended up last time, and I decided to explore, and so that's why I'm here now, because I stopped because I didn't want to find a boss or anything. You're right, Maya. Too soon on that one. But yeah, that's all that's been happening. Really, sorry, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying in several different ways. Okay, that's fine. I need to get back into it. I was just playing Minecraft. You're hot and moist. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm neither hot nor moist. Well, actually, I'm not dry, so I suppose I am more moist than dry. It's cooled down a fair bit here now, and so I'm no longer like overly hot, which I'm very thankful for because I do not like the heat. Shit, too soon. Not soon enough. I just didn't do it there. I'm trying to parry. That's why I'm taking too many hits. It's cooled down a significant amount here. In fact, it rained a little bit. Not a huge amount. It might rain some more. That it raining doesn't indicate that it's cold. It's not cold in the jungle, and it rains all the time over there. So I don't know why I specified it even rained. It's like it's not like it snowed. There we go. Although I have to parry these 3 times if I want to take him down. I don't know how I meant to. The timing on that is really annoying. Okay. Ugh, these fucking enemies, these are so annoying. It took me so long to get through this, like, to get all the way up here because these things are everywhere. Oh, that's one. Okay. It didn't go as far down as I was hoping it would. This whole tower is full of these like fire knights, and they're really annoying to fight. If you can parry them consistently, they're not a problem. It's just when you end up like failing it and they just combo you, they stun lock you. I'm still on the look for some more of the fragments. Oh, that poor guy. I haven't. I've. Oh, what's that? I don't want those. They're useless. I mean, they're not useless, but they're not got any use. Oh, that's a lever. I've been looking for a lever. I didn't want to stumble across a boss, and I got up to this part in here, and I was like, this place just keeps going. I probably shouldn't explore it. I was hoping to try and find, like, just a... What was that? Oh, it's like a Harry Potter thing. I was hoping that I could just like find a small, I don't really know what that did. I assume that allows me to go somewhere new. I can't remember what I was saying. Cat Classic has been a wild ride. You've seen enemy casters with agility staves. Oh yeah, because that. Are they doing it on purpose? Are they doing agility staves on purpose, or is it by accident? Because back then, you didn't eat. Now in WoW, you just pick up an item and it has the stats that you need on it. But back then, it's like you had the stat. You'd have a staff for hunters and a staff for the other ones. Also, I don't know if I have seen the silver hippo. Well, in this, in Kata, no, but in this, I don't know. The players are still nice. Don't worry, I was stupid back when I first started playing WoW, because like I said, I played at the end. I started at the end of Kata. Although I didn't really know that because I didn't really know how the expansion system worked back then, and you know, I was just playing it for fun. My first character was a Draenei mage, and I got rid of my staff. I got rid of it. I deleted it. I was like, I don't need this. I looked at the animation. I was playing it, and I was like, oh, I'm casting Fireball, but I don't use the staff to cast it. So what's the staff doing? And so I deleted it. So I think I sold it. I was like, I don't know what this does. I still have that character unless they've wiped it. I go back to it just to keep out of it. That's on. I can't remember what server that is, but I've still got that character. It's nowhere near. I wish I would have kept it as it was when I first like abandoned it. But I've since considered like leveling it at one point, and so I went back and sort of like gave it some armor, gave it some like heirlooms or whatever. But so it isn't what it used to be, which is a little bit disappointing. I wish I would have kept it as it was in its completely stupid state. But it wouldn't have been the same anyway, because they removed all like the unnecessary stats from armor, which is a little bit, you know, I've got no problems with it. It does mean that you can pick up armor and just put it on, and you don't really have to worry about it as long as it's your your thing. It's not really a problem. But yeah. I think it's a little bit weird that they still have bonuses if you're wearing full of a certain type of set, which is a little bit full of a certain type of armor. So like you still get a bonus to armor if you wear all plate or all mail, and that's what you're supposed to be wearing. And it's like, yeah, but if you're wearing cloth, why do I get a bonus for wearing all cloth? I cannot wear anything else. You know? And I don't think you do for cloth. I think because you can't wear anything else, you don't get a bonus for it. But yeah, no, I was very stupid, and I did have to keep my hands free when I first started playing WoW. I almost started playing it again last night. I noticed I keep getting, because these like summer sales and things going on, I was getting getting emails from Blizzard being like, yo, there's a sale on. And I was like, well, if you had a sale of like game time, I'd consider coming back just for the sake of it. Because currently in WoW retail, there's the Mists of Pandaria event, which is like where you can just play through Mists of Pandaria in the same way to like how Diablo does it, where every season you start again. But in this, it's got Mists of Pandaria, where you just play through it from the beginning as if you were playing the expansion. And that was something that I was a little bit interested in, because Mists of Pandaria was like the first expansion I experienced. It's only fair to give 5% stats to cloth too. But I was gonna go back and play. I just ended up playing like Death Knight again, and I know that what would happen is I'd go back and I'd just end up being like, the moment I'd load it up, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's just, oh cock. The moment I'd load up WoW, I'd just go, oh yeah, it's WoW, innit? And I've got no attachment to like classic WoW, so it's like there'd be no reason for me to go back and do Kata. Because, you know, I mean, I'm more attached to Cataclysm than I am to, I don't know, Shadowlands. I kind of miss a lot of the little things about old WoW. that's just not there anymore. So like, I don't like that you don't get. I'm fine with the fact that nowadays you can just go. You don't have to worry about going and buying new spells, but because I mean I would always just forget to go and do that, and so I just never had any spells on me. I was like, I just because I was the tail end of that really. But little things like now you don't have to pay for riding levels. You don't have to pay for riding levels. I don't mind not having to pay for a flying license. That was stupid. It was stupid that you had to pay for the level and the license. But like I kind of miss having to pay for the riding levels. You also get given a flying mount now when you get to level 30. I think it's 30. And it's like this is just a little bit. It's just not. It just takes away from it a little bit, you know. I'm not like I don't want it to go completely back to how it used to be. I think that modern WoW is fine. I just kind of miss some of the jank from the old days. Too soon. I could roleplay an idiot. I could, although that would probably just be me anyway. I never really would know what things like like armor I had to wear. No. Yes. No. Shit. I remember I had during Mr. Pandaria, I had a shaman that would do like no damage, and like I had no idea why. I had a friend that was more like hardcore WoW, and he like took a look at my character and was like, "I've got no idea why you're doing so little damage," and I still don't know why that was happening. I just for some reason had a horrible shaman character that just did like no damage. I can't remember. It must have been elemental. It was elemental, but I remember having a shield, so it could have been enhancement. But I doubt it would have been because I don't think I liked enhancement at the time. This was back during Mr. Pandaria. I don't think it was enhancement. I think it was elemental because, like I said, I didn't like enhancements. I didn't like enhancement at the time. I do now. I just don't like playing it. It's like there's too many buttons. Get rid of that. I remember having a shield because I remember it was a raid finder shield. It was one of those like tiki shields that you got from I think it was Mogushan Vaults. It's such a cool idea. I love the idea of enhancement because because it's a melee class, which I love. I love melee classes, because they're much more active and engaged in the fight than playing like an arcane mage. Arcane mage is actually brain dead, but like stupidly powerful at times. But like it's the fact that it kind of feels like a Final Fantasy XIV class enhancement shaman does. Because FF14 classes, you have like 8 different buttons for like one spell. It's like you have 8 different buttons for fighting in like one-on-one, or well, against one target for single target, and then you have like 8 different buttons for multi-target. But then like in enhancement shaman, it's like, well, are you spec'd into fire or spec'd into earth? Are you spec'd into this or this? And it's like, I just don't care. I just want to hit things. I just think that enhancement's, like, in theory, fun. But in practice, it's just like, there's too many buttons, isn't there? Oh, piss. But no, I kind of, oh, I don't know. I very briefly tried Classic WoW when Classic WoW was Classic WoW. Because it went up to, there isn't just Classic now, is there? You have to play like Wrath, I think. But I didn't get on with it. I would say it wasn't my kind of thing. It's too hardcore for me. No, oh, it's so annoying. Why is it so hard? I know that there was yeah. There, would I die if I fall from here? It's a fall from grace, because that's the cock. Forgot about you. I died so many times trying to get past there. I wanted that. Oh, Pearl Drake Talisman 3. That's good. That's a very useful little talisman. How did I get back up? I could just die. I'm at a point now where, like, where rune level doesn't really matter. And so I'm not hugely concerned with losing runes. Did I say fizz? I was going to say piss. But yeah, I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to go back to WoW to play the pre-patch of the next expansion. I don't know if that's started yet, though. I assume it either has or it starts next month. Because the pre-patch is usually fun. The pre-patch is fun, and then the first few weeks of an expansion is fun. But I don't know. You got sort of back into Classic doing 10-man raiding. 10-man was the more difficult one, wasn't it? I never really knew which one was the... I assume it was. Because now you got the Flexi raids. I don't know if that's what they're still called, but that's what they were called when they were introduced. Starting with Siege of Orgrimmar. I don't mind. I like I said many times, I always wanted... No! Oh, yes. Like I said many times, I always wanted to get into raiding. But the problem is that it was always... It's the fact that you had to kind of be friends with the guild to an extent. You're not like best friends or anything, but you had to either be in a guild and be friends with them, or at least, like... How did I get outside? What's over here? Hi, Orc. Look how bright that is. Good afternoon. Do I fix the difficulty disparity? What? I was just wondering, like, I wasn't too sure when I said it's the more difficult one. I just assumed that was they made it more difficult on purpose, or was it just was the 10-man just an alternative 225? I assumed that because it was like less people, it'd be more difficult. I know that it was separate difficulty. It wasn't like 10-man trying to take on 25-man raids. How am I? I am fine. Oops. I am doing swell. Never better. Anything up here? No. This looks like a room that would have something scary in it. And there's also a stake of America, so I don't really like that. Okay. There we go. Never been better. I have never experienced elation greater than what I currently am feeling. Cock. Never ever. Never ever. Not in a million years. In the million years that I have existed, I have felt no better than right now. That is a fact you can take right to the bank. You can invest in that thought. I know. Oh well. How's it going? Ow! Just fucking sniped. Stop it sniping me. Give you some tips for that. Oh, I would say... No. I would say that your best bet is just fake it until you make it. Like, if you just keep saying it, eventually it'll come true. Hi, Vispheric. How's my favourite marine biologist hater? You can fake them if you want. I like to splash milk on the girl's face. They don't usually question that. Still full to the brim of hatred. Good. The absolute degenerates that spend all their time swimming around coral reefs. You know, I think I've been wearing this T-shirt for the past like 2 weeks. I had a brief glance at the at streams, at like the first stream that I was doing, playing this expansion, and I think I was still wearing this T-shirt. Where do I store the milk until I spill it? I've got a like I have it in like a I have it in like a vial on my wrist. Yeah. Ooh, I have it on like in a vial on my wrist, and so I'm like Spider-Man. When I'm finally like I finally come to the conclusion that I'm bored of the coitus, I like go like that. Like I'm kind of like I'm Ezio or Spider-Man. It splashes out. when they're not paying attention. I'm like, hey, what's that over there? Sorry, did you hear that? It just covers their face. Here we go. I could sell this on Wash This Veric. Would you buy it? Show me the vial. Well, you know, I would. I would show you the vial, but like, you know, it's patented. It's top secret. You can't. I swore that I would never show it to anyone. But it look. You know what? I will say, yeah. It looks a little bit like this. Yeah. So kind of like, you know, this isn't it. This is a bottle of this is a bottle of white paint by Vallejo. But it, you know, it just kind of sits there. When like, you know, when you're not, like, you just do that, and like the end of it's like got a very, so it's got a weak sort of film on the top of it. So it's like when you do that, it breaks. It's like the end of a like a missile, but it's not. It's the cum jar. No, I don't have a cum jar. I do have something that looks a little bit semen-y. I don't want Twitch to get too pissy about the fact that I've got some matte medium, which is just like paint without the pigment, and I was gonna like dip it on my finger and be like, it looks like this, and I was like, Twitch might think I've actually just showed you cum if I do that. I actually I lost my testicles in a freak dog attack when I was younger. I was playing with a chihuahua and it just latched on and didn't let go. You know what? I'm actually kind of concerned that... Wait, hold on. I'm a little bit concerned as to what's in here, and I'll show you why now, if it is what I think it is. If this is what I think it is, I might not do this yet. That's what I'm thinking, Orc. It's a Orochimaru. Wait, no, it's Kabuto. There's no game sound. Why is there no game sound? There should be. Yeah, look.
Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
When the music started playing, I for whatever reason, that video, that like TikTok or Vine of the guy singing Paul Blart Mall Cop came on in my head. Not like actually, I started imagining it. It just it like matched perfectly. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fight Mesmer yet, because I don't know if this is the last boss or not. Like the official last boss of the DLC. Okay. Can I parry him? He's attacking like something I can parry. Not that. I assume I can't parry that. I haven't beat anything else. That's why I'm thinking that this is the final boss. I know that there's bosses I haven't beat yet. So I think I'll do that first before fighting Mesmer. Paul Blart, Mock Up, Paul Blart, Mock Up, Paul Blart, Mock Up, Paul. But I came here because I was looking for this part of the thing. I was looking how to get over here. Because as I was wandering around, as I was going around looking for things, these things, I was looking for those, and I found, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it here. Oh, excuse me. The prayer room key. And it says opens a prayer room door in the house of worship in the church district. I looked at where that is, and it seems to be here, but I don't know how to get there. I want to go back here, because I pulled that lever, so I think things may have changed. I just want to go, I want to go check something down here, because the reason that I came here in the first place was to find, I want to know what's behind here. I don't know how to get behind there. Paul Blart, Mock Up, Paul Blart, Mock